Have you ever heard guitar playing that's so intriguing, so unlike anything you've ever heard before, that you just need to know how it's being done? That's how I felt the first time I heard fingerstyle guitar playing, and from there, I became obsessed with guitar players like Lindsey Buckingham, Chet Atkins, and Mark Knopfler. Getting started with fingerpicking can be difficult, but once you learn the basic principles, you'll get the hang of it in no time. Take Happy Birthday, for example. Did you know that you can play the bass and melody of Happy Birthday at the same time, like a piano? Check it out. Now, one could argue that it sounds like more than one guitar when I'm playing the song. That's because of the technique that I'm using with my picking hand. I'm finger picking while playing 3 chords with a capo on the 4th fret. C major, G major, and F major. Now these are the bass chords that I'm using, but they're not exactly what I'm playing. You'll notice that I'm alternating back and forth between the C and G bass note in what's called Travis picking. Okay, that's cool, but it doesn't sound like Happy Birthday. You're 100% right, we need a melody, and to fix this, we're going to need some help from the rest of our fingers. On the C chord, while Travis picking, pluck the E and the G string at the same time. Then the D and the G string. Then the A and the G string, but place your pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the G string. Then lift your pointer finger and play the D, G, and E strings all directly after one another. So, then continue Travis picking for a few more notes. Then play the E and the B string at the same time. Then switch to the G chord, and we're going to do something similar. That is too much to remember. It may seem like it, but it gets easier. Just keep trying and it'll come naturally. Now on to the next part. Play the A and the G string at the same time. Then the D and the G string. Then the E and the G string at the same time, but place your pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the G string. Then play the D, G, and A strings all right after one another. So up to this point. Then we're going to continue Travis picking for another few notes. Then place your pinky finger on the 3rd fret of the B string and play the A and the B string at the same time. Then pluck the D string one last time before we go back to the C chord. And pluck the A and the B string at the same time. So the whole part sounds like this. Then 5 more notes in our bass line. Then another melody similar to the melody in the beginning. Except we're going to go up to the E string with the pinky on the 3rd fret. So up to this point. Then play the D string. Then lift your pinky and play the D, high E, and low E strings all right after one another. Then another 3 bass notes in our Travis picking pattern. Then play the E and B string at the same time. And then switch to the F major. So the whole part. So first you're going to pluck the low E string and the open B string at the same time. Then the D, G, A, and then D string again, all right after one another. Then keep Travis picking for another 2 notes. Then pluck the low and high E string at the same time while using the full F major chord. Then the D and high E string at the same time. Then go back to the C. So the full part. Now that we're back on the C, pluck the A and the high E at the same time. Then pluck the D, B, low E, and then D again, all right after one another. Then go to the G major chord, where we're going to pick 2 bass notes. Then pluck the E and the B strings at the same time with your pinky on the 3rd fret of the B string. Then one more bass note on the D string. Then back to the C major chord. And you're going to be plucking the A and B string at the same time. And then we're going to Travis pick out. So the whole part. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is a lot of steps, but what I'm trying to show you is that while it may sound like 2 guitars, if you think about it in terms of learning patterns, it becomes much easier and honestly feels like magic when it all comes together. This is why I love fingerpicking and guitar playing in general, because while it may be difficult and the road to getting there may seem hard, when it all comes together, it can feel like a dream coming true. Well, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the lesson, and if you did, please hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more. See ya!